Oh, hold on. I'm running out of real estate. Here's Cam 2. All right, so Cam 2 is on my iPad, right? We'll make it a little bit bigger now. Boop. Boop. So there is my iPad. And I'll angle it towards you guys for, for effect. Then I'm going to run this Duet program. And this Duet Display program, it's basically going to make it so this is a Windows monitor. Now, this is a Windows monitor on my iPad. So, I'm going to drag, as you all know, we take this G1000 and we click on it, right? And then up here in the corner, you hit this corner and it detaches this window. I'm then going to drag it down to the iPad. So now the G1000 is on the iPad. Oh, I'm also on the iPad. Hello, John Fly. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Okay. Come down here. We'll turn the yoke off for a second. Oops. Let's get a... there's a cockpit view. We'll come down here and we'll get a kind of a button view here. Looks like a good view for that. We'll go battery on. Oop, the avionics are already on. Oh, no, they're not. Bus 1 avionics. That's fine. Beacon lights on. Fuel pumps on. Actually, watch this. Let's do Planecommand. As you can see, though, the G1000 is now down here on my iPad, right? Is that kind of cool? I was waving at myself, yep. Yeah, Delta Who, right? All right, so let's do Planecommand here. Let's see. Beacon light on. Beacon light on.
Beacon lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Navigation lights on.
Navigation lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Navigation lights off.
Navigation lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Fuel pump on.
Strobe lights on.
Fuel pump on.
COM1 set to 11.9.7.
That didn't work. Didn't like that. Beacon's on is fine. We'll go ahead and start. Let's see. Parking brake is set. Yeah. Let's go full mixture. Crack the throttle a little bit there. All right, that's fine. All right, alternator coming on. Bus 1 coming on. Bus 2 avionics coming on. All that looks good. So now, watch this. This is kind of cool. So I'm gonna touch my iPad. Right? So I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna say, oh, I want to switch my CDI to localizer. Oh, I want to switch my CDI to Loc 2. Oh, I want to switch it to GPS. Oh, I want to, I want to change the OBS. I want to change the DME. I want to list the DME. I want to go to transponder. Oh, I want to type in my code. So I just hit the code and it's kind of bright so you guys don't see the clarity, but I'm going to hit 5 5 4 4. I'm going to turn transponder. I want to squawk altitude. Boom. You guys get the idea, right? As far as headings are concerned, like any of the twisting, I got to still work on that stuff. But I can change like comms, radios, and here I'll bring it up. Well, we can zoom in on the simulator here. So as you can see here, I'm going to flip these comms. Boop, boop. That's kind of cool, huh? I want to go to, let's go to, well, we can turn on our autopilot down here, which is kind of nice. Vertical speed, navigation, all that good stuff. Brightness does seem a bit different. Yeah, that's just bad camera work, but in life it's kind of dim actually. Yeah. So yeah. So the idea is, I probably will load up the second iPad, so I can have this the navigation display on a second iPad over here, and then it's time to start building the sim. Wouldn't you say? I think it is. But I'm kind of happy that the iPad is working and it's a touchscreen. Any questions? Let's go over here and let's resize this bad boy. Alright. I could probably turn the brightness down on my iPad. Build a brewery and you'll get better use out of it. Hey Marcus. Good to see you. But again, as I say all the time, you guys can all blame Mr. Marcus for me and getting into X-Plane. It is he and Josh A. Gibbs' fault. Where do we install liveries in X-Plane 11? I'll have to show that to you because it's different for the planes, but most of them are in the X-Plane directory. What's this livery here? Oh, November 572 Delta X-Ray. So send arrow. Watch this. So under X-Plane 11 aircraft GA most used, I'm going to go into the actually we need to go to aircraft laminar research, Cessna 172 SP and liveries. So Cessna 172 and liveries right there. But if you're referring to the A320, it's different. There's a trick that you have to do that I can catch you on Discord, and we can go through it. But basically, you have to copy the object files into an object subfolder. But yeah, East Coast CDA baby. Hello, Jay Ryan. I missed a little bit of chat. What did Kjo said? How different is the color in the G1000 on the PC and the G1000 on the WinPad? The WinniePad? On the iPad? Like I say, it's showing too bright. It looks perfect to me. It's absolutely perfect. Maybe if I come over here. No, it's just too bright. The camera's got... I could change the contrast of the camera, though. So if I come over here... and I go properties, and I go configure video, and I go to brightness, and I go brightness. Oh, I don't know. We'll try that for a bit, I guess. All right, let's test Planecommand in the air, baby. The scroll wheel supported. Is it workable? Scroll wheel with regards to here? Oh, the G1000 maybe? Oops, I popped it out. No, it's not like the Aerobask where you have scroll wheel like on the touchscreen. No. For example, yeah, it doesn't have that yet. At least I can't find how to do it. All right, let's see if the Planecommand works with the flaps. Flaps 1.
Flaps going down to notch 1.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Parking brake off.
Brakes released.
That works. There we go. Oh, scroll wheel on the mouse pad. Oh, that's the other thing too, is I can take the mouse down to here. See how the mouse, it's probably hard for you guys to see, but the mouse is now on the iPad screen, right? So I can come down here and I can scroll. I can change the frequencies with the scroll wheel. So the scroll wheel is working on the iPad. I can change the range. I can change the heading. So watch, my heading bug will change. Yeah, so the scroll wheel does work on the iPad. I can take the mouse down here. So yeah, does that make sense? All right, let's go out here. Blue Idol Kuji, hello. East Coast as in Atlantic Canada. Ah, CDA. Okay. Like Gold G1000. Oh man, I'm flying around this corner. Holy snacky lippies. All right. Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
Navigation lights on.
Navigation lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Cool the Kraken. Pour the Kraken. Freshen the Kraken. I wonder if it would work with an iPad Pro and a stylus. Ah, yeah, that's a good question. What I've done, Brett San, is I've actually mapped. Well, I'll show you. So if I bring, I'll detach this for a second. I'll bring this back up here, and we'll bring the navigation display down. So the navigation display is now down on the iPad, right? So let's say I want to go to, and watch, I'll just click on flight plan with my finger, and then flight plan, and then let's say I normally would use the knobs for this, but what I've done is on my, over here, on my Thrustmaster, this guy right here, I've programmed that to be the inner and outer knob. Inner and outer knob, right? But it's only programmed for the GNS 430 and the 530. So I think we can program it so a joystick knob slider or what have you, some sort of toggle on your joystick, not necessarily a switch, but like a roller, can be programmed to use the knob, inner and outer knob, to change, like, to scroll through destinations, etc. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna bring my engine display back down. So we'll detach that and we'll drag that down to the iPad, and then we'll make that full screen there. Let's go flying. Full throttle. $50 knots, 60 knots. Use a touch screen on your computer. Yeah. The thing is I have too many computers plugged into my display card. What's cool about this is I'm running off of just a USB cable. That's kind of cool. Shift 2. Let's change the sunlight a little bit here. Alright, so now I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the screen over here, and I'm going to hit Autopilot. And I'm going to hit heading mode. Let's hit Autopilot. Now let's go heading mode. We'll sync up our heading bug. Alright, we'll use Planecommand here to do some heading changes. Just so you guys can see it on the screen, I'm going to go ahead and detach this from the iPad. I'll bring down the navigation display after I detach it. Navigation display coming down. Detach this, and let's test the heading mode. So right here, as you can see, the heading mode is right here. So I'm going to use Planecommand. Set heading 150.
Heading 150 degrees.
So there's Planecommand making the turn for 150 degrees. It's perfect. And then it's going to change the altitude. It's right up here. Set altitude 4,000.
Altitude 4,000 feet.
Uh-oh. Set altitude 4,000.
Altitude 4,000 feet.
Let's see if it changes. Oop, set altitude 4,000.
Altitude 4,000 feet.
Something was messing with it. There we go. And let's see if it changes the altimeter. Set altimeter 3013.
Altimeter 3013.
Yep, it's setting it. Set altimeter 3030.
Altimeter 3030.
Okay, so let's go back up here to the plugins, Planecommand, commands. Let's move that off to the side here for a second. Oops. Close that. Okay, so flaps, transponder, altimeter. We'll try the transponder. So transponder code. Set transponder 1200.
Transponder is off.
Set transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Set transponder 1200.
Transponder set to 1200.
Perfect. That works perfect. Okay, so Planecommand, commands, and heading hold, VOR hold, gear, lights, pitot heat. I need to print this stuff out. That'll be nice. Alright, let's set the course. Set course 300.
She course set to 300.
What's she course? What does she course mean? She course. I'm gonna find a VOR in the area, so I'm just gonna go look at the sectional chart here. Northeast Philadelphia looks good. 112.0. Alright, so up here in the comm radios up here, I'm gonna change this. Set nav 1 112.0.
NAV1 set to 112.0.
Right there, PNE. And you can see my needle came in. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So and then I'm gonna rotate my, I'm gonna test my SPAD.next as well. We're just testing all kinds of things. So SPAD.next coming into play. Yeah, voices, yes, Brett. Yeah, voice is working very well. A little more optimized. Flap 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
SPAD.next. Connection established.
Okay, now we're going to use the Cytec SPAD.next, and I want to set my course. So I'm going to bring up here, and I'm going to dial in the course. And we're going to change this until changes until this needle comes in, so we can track that that VOR. And there it is, right there. I'm going to turn DME on. DME mode nav 1. Yeah, can't I display DME distance though? Thought I could. There's nearest. DME. Maybe enter. I can't see where it's displaying DME. Duet. I don't know how dependent Duet is on your video card, because it's using a USB connection to connect. It's not using your GPU, I don't think. DME mode. Nav 2, nav 1. It says it's... Oh, I got the wrong flight plan in here. Alright, we're going to have Planecommand set the navigation mode. Select VOR, hold on.
LNAV on.
So I did select nav there. So now it's going to go, we'll optimize that course needle. So that's cool. Turn pitot heat on.
Pitot heat on.
I like it, I like it, I like it. So yeah, it's working. So we got the iPad functional, we got the Planecommand working, and yeah. And we have a golf course. It's a very skinny golf course, but it's a beautiful one nonetheless. What's our, yeah, 4,000 is our altitude. All right, we're going to select vertical speed. Let's see how it does on the vertical speed. So I'm gonna hit VS button here, and I'm rotating using my SciTech panel to drop 500 feet per minute. And set altitude 1,000.
Altitude 1,000 feet.
And vertical speed is at 500. Yeah. That works. GPU isn't the issue, it's what the number of displays it can do. Okay, yeah. It works really well. The Duet Display works really well with the NVIDIA 1080 Ti. Jay Barrett with the golf course emote. I gotta give some points out for that. Add 75 to Jay Barrett. Bam, shakalaka. We're going to do a qualifier for the joystick that we're going to give away this weekend. So over on the stream interaction, how do we do this? I need to get 5 qualifiers for the joystick before Sunday afternoon. Mini games. Not bettings. There we go. All right, I want... Okay, so whoever wants to get in for the Gladiator Mark II joystick giveaway, it's going to cost you 50 snacks, and you can only buy up to 10. 50 snacks each. Yeah, 50 and 10. All right, let's do that. Okay, so a ticket raffle is now open. Type in exclamation ticket space and the amount of tickets that you want to buy. Each ticket costs 50 snacks, and you can buy a maximum of 10 tickets. And we're going to draw someone, right? We're going to draw someone. We're going to draw someone here after I land. I need to do the reciprocal heading now. And we'll just track. Yeah, we'll track back. So we'll go... we'll go into heading mode. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is we're only going to have 5 qualifiers for the joystick. So right now, all we're going to do is we're going to draw that you're one of the 5 qualifiers. So, and be sure to tune in, because like Sunday at like, I don't know, noon Mountain or something, we'll draw for the joystick on Sunday. So, yeah. So the most you can buy are 10 tickets, but they're 50 snacks each. All right? So So the most you can buy is 10 tickets. You can't buy 50. You can only buy 10. So far I got K Adams in for 1, XP Pilot in for 10, Brett San in for 4, Sendero in for 3, Computer Flying in for 10, Jay Barrett in for 1, Will Rising in for 10, and Grau Adler in for 10. Again, this is a qualifying for the joystick. All right, let's set our altitude. Altitude's fine. And set heading 290. Set heading 290.
Heading 290 degrees.
Landing lights on.
Landing lights already on.
To will fly. There you go. All right, so we got Taylor in for 5. So yeah, looking good. We want to go heading. Set heading 330.
Heading 330 degrees.
I'm not so sure I like the reflections on the screen here. Does that only happen at night? Maybe I need to turn these down a bit. That one can stay on. Pedestal, avionics. Okay. Previous second message got messed. You can get DME distance by hitting the PFD button and then hit DME. Okay, so PFD, DME. Thank you, Scotty Adair. I did miss that. Scotty Adair with the points. Exclamation add 75 to Scotty Adair. So again, if you want to qualify for the Gladiator Mark II joystick, it's a $100 joystick. We're going to send it to you on We're going to draw on Sunday. We're going to have five qualifying rounds. We'll probably have 2 or 3 on Saturday. So yeah, there you go. Damn tropical storm knocked the internet out. Oh. Okay. Let's go see if we can find an international airport to land at. Yeah, I'm not so sure that I'm a fan of the windshield reflections at night. It's probably realistic though, huh? Or if you can turn those off. It'd be nice if you could turn them off. Alright, so far on the joystick qualifying round, again we got K Adams with 1 raffle ticket, XP Pilot with 10, Brett Sound with 4, Sendero with 3, Computer Flying 10, Jay Barrett 1, Will Rising 10, Grau Adler 10, Taylor 114 5. So if anyone else wants to get in, type in exclamation ticket space 1 to 10. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. Exclamation ticket space 1 or 2 or 3. Get in now. I'm gonna when I land, it's we're gonna draw a winner. It's always fun when the airport weather advisory is issued by NOAA. I must say that with just the one umbrella light on me right now, I have the main light off in the room. I got the just one umbrella light. Got the green screen barely being lit up. I'm looking mighty fine right now. Like just looking at this, the whole sim and everything, and the Kraken. The Kraken is dark and beautiful. It does. It looks really good. Thank you, Brett Sand. I'm being humble. BPLCS is in with 3 raffle tickets, I believe. I don't think it took you. Let's see. Is it tickets or ticket? Was it ticket or tickets? Exclamation. BPLCS. How many? Type in exclamation snack. SNAK. You may not have 150 snacks. So let me know how many snacks you have. BPL, yeah, just type in exclamation snack, SNAK, and it'll tell you how many snacks you have. Reflection on your glasses. I've had that the whole time, though, from the screen. Okay, Joe broke like me. Well, I'm going to... There you go. You have 6 snacks. BPLCS, though, just because I'm in a great mood and you gave me a subscribe tonight, add BPLCS. I'm going to give you 100 snacks. So you can buy 2 raffle tickets. Thank you for the subscribe. Merry Christmas. That's right. All right, we're coming up to Philadelphia. We should see an international airport up here on the horizon. It's a little bit that way. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're going to change our heading. Set heading 355.
Heading 355 degrees.
Communism gone wrong. All right, so now you can type in exclamation ticket space 1 or exclamation ticket space 2 BPL. There you go, 2. You're in for 2. But did it take... Type in exclamation snack again, BPL. Let me see what's going on here. Set altitude 1,000.
Altitude 1,000 feet.
Set altitude 1,000.
Altitude 1,000 feet.
Did you guys see what happened? It went up to 100,000. I had 7 billion JFM. We'll do vertical speed. We'll go down at 400. Yeah, negative. It was negative 100,000, or sorry, it was 100,000 on the altitude. It's. Oh, you're right. It did set at negative 1,000. Set altitude 1,000.
Altitude 1,000 feet.
Set altitude 10,000.
Altitude 10,000 feet.
Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude 2,000 feet.
Yeah. Set altitude 1,000.
Altitude 1,000 feet.
Yeah, it's going to negative, so that's a little bit of a bug. That assures a proper landing. Yep. User database. Okay, BPLCS, can you try it one more time, please? Just type in exclamation ticket space 2. Exclamation ticket space 2. I want to make sure this gets in because it's not taking your entry for some reason. Maybe because you're a new in the database. Yeah, type in exclamation ticket space 2. Yeah, let's try it. Yep, now you're in. Cool. Thank you. All right. You guys see an airport around here? Autopilot off. Dive, 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 dive. Okay, you guys want to get your landing guesses in? I assume there's a runway over here. Get your landing guesses in. Amory 634, how you doing? All right, Brett Sand, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a mod. Thanks for sub. Thanks for your great flight streams. Click on Brett Sand and give him a follow, guys. See you later, man. Talk to you soon. All right, so here we go. We're flaps 3.
Airspeed too high to operate the flaps.
Oh, nice. Flaps 1.
Flaps going down to notch 1.
That's nice. That's nice. It detects the too high of speed. Woo, rudder. Let's slip, right? All right. Come out of it. Flaps 2.
Flaps going down to notch 2.
Oh. Crosswind. $152. It was a bad landing. I mean, it said good, but I meant to float it, but I didn't. 152. Who was closest to 152? You got to scroll back and get the early guesses. All right, yeah, it looks like. Ooh, did we have a 158? That might be the winner right there, right? Can I get a confirm? Flap 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Navigation lights off.
Navigation lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Chill the Kraken. All right, that's cool. All right, let's draw someone. Here's the first of 5 qualifiers for the joystick for Sunday. Here we go. Ready? Let's close this. And the winner of the